Right, so good afternoon and welcome to everyone on this segment on Cannon Fodder Fan Comments, where I go through all your comments that you religiously, I say religiously, and kindly put on Cannon Fodder TV. So yeah, just actually, there's not too many, just a few that I'm going to go through. And before I actually go through the comments, I want to say thank you to all the guys who came on to the Easy Talk on Friday. It was a blast. Just some unexpected things went on the Easy Talk, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's probably one of the best ones that I've enjoyed anyway over the last year and a half that we've been doing it on Canon Fodder TV. So yeah, let's just quickly go through just some of the comments here, and one of which is from Mubi Guna, and we're just referring to our last match where we were in action against Napoli. And Mubi says that money well earned by the defense, like you said. Amazing how solid we look at the back with Mustafi. I'm sure you meant to say without Mustafi. I think Niles wasn't that bad, to be honest, especially defensively. Um, yeah, I didn't get lambasted, but I got quite a few messages sent to me about Maitland-Niles and his performance, and the general consensus was that he had a really, really good performance, and he did. It's just that sometimes I think he just tries to overplay certain passes rather than just keep it nice and simple. He tries to dummy, he tries to trick the attacker rather than just playing the simple ball. And when you do get to the byline, just just cross the ball, cross the ball. We've seen enough of that in Bellerin. He bombs down, the touchline, and he checks back rather than just crossing the ball. And we do more often enough. We do have enough bodies, in the penalty area by the time the player, has gone down there. So the only thing I was trying to say is, really, with Maitland-Niles, just try and keep things very, very simple rather than, yeah, trying to be the next best thing to sliced bread. But yeah, that was it was only a small critique. That's what it was. Yeah. Uh, hey, I've got ISP Productions. Long time. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's just when I started up the channel, it was ISP Productions and myself. We kind of started at the same time. So, what's happening, sister? What's happening? Long time no see. Right. Where was I? Yeah, just back into the fan comments. So yeah, it was just a minor critique about Maitland-Niles just overplaying, things rather than just keep it nice and simple. Okay, so then I've got another one here from Richard from Arsenal TV. Richard, if you're watching, get into the chat. If you've got any questions for me, I'll try and answer the questions as honestly and as quickly as I can. He says that my ratings, oh yeah, because I was asking, hey, what about your ratings? And he did send his ratings on his channel, and I can't remember all the ratings that he put there. And then I've got another one by Richard. He says that it was a good performance tonight for us, but to be honest, this should have been buried. We should have won by 4 or 5 goals with the chances we had. But apart from that, I'm happy. We just need to get an away goal in Naples. Then I think we should be into the semi-finals. I always say that it has to be one game at a time. Let's not think too far into the future because we know we currently stand in sixth place. Things change so very quickly in football. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. The next match is tonight, which is against Watford. So let's just try and concentrate in this game. We've got the upper hand so far from the first day against Napoli. We know what we need to do. We need to just keep playing the same way. Play the same way, play to our strengths, which is attack. Because if we sit back, like the guy said on the Easy Talk, if we sit back trying to defend our lead, we're going to be asked for trouble. And we know defense is not our best, the best way that we play. So let's play to our strengths, which is to attack. But going back to Richard's comments about we should have been 4 or 5 goals up. He's absolutely right. We should have scored. Well, I think there were just two glaring opportunities that we should have scored. I think it was the Ramsey one and the Maitland-Niles where he kicked the ball into the ground and it bumped up, excuse me, and the goalkeeper eventually did save it. But yeah, he's right. We should have probably scored maybe at least one more goal to give us a little bit extra cushion there. And then I've got one from the English Conversation Club, and they say the points were more important than the performance. Yes, yeah, they were. They were. But look, I'm not gonna complain too much about that. I think the general consensus about my upload, the post match, was that was probably a little bit too hard and criticise the players, especially Lacazette, because I thought that he's kind of lacking a little bit of confidence, maybe because he hasn't scored in a while. Right. Anyway, let's just continue in the fan comments. And English Conversation Club again says, "Can't wait. Should be a good one considering the match yesterday up at the Arsenal." And they are referring to the easy talk. Yes. And then we've got Arsenal in America Latina. Vamos, Alex, and Arsenal. And then we've got one from Richard Lee. I recognize my nephew. He says, real fans, real talk. Again, he's referring to the easy talk. And another one from Mube Guna. And he says, we'll make that happen soon. It's a must. So what it is, I've invited him onto the show because I think it's been a long while since he's been on the show. A very, very long while. Right, so let's just take a quick break from the fan comments. Just, is it transfer news? Is it paper talk? I don't know what it is. It could be just paper talk, but I saw on some social media, and I think I'm probably a little bit late on this news, where Xhaka, apparently Xhaka says here on the Mirror Online that Arsenal's midfield Granit Xhaka is a subject of transfer interest from Inter Milan this summer, according to the Sunday People. And the report is that Inter Milan may be looking to put in a deal of 30 million to offer and get the Swiss international in the forthcoming transfer window. Now I know he's been injured for a few weeks, and I had seen this report maybe for the last 2 weeks. If it is true, it would be sad, really, for me personally, to see him go, because I know he's been lambasted most of the time with his career, at Arsenal, and as well, he did say that Arsenal is not going to be for him his last stop in his career. And personally, I don't see anything wrong in a player saying that, apart from the timing. The timing of him saying that, and I know as well, there was an incident with some Arsenal fans. I think they didn't attack him, but they were having a go at him and his wife. So it was unsightly scenes at that point there. So maybe he's probably thinking, maybe it is the right time to go. Listen, I don't know what's in the Granit Xhaka's head. But again, it would be sad that he came to Arsenal 2016, I believe. And can we replace him with a better player? I think we probably can. But yeah, is it paper talk? It might be. It might be. So perhaps a deal can be done between the clubs, a part swap. Yeah, because I think they're talking about Perisic in a swap deal with Granit Xhaka. I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you think out there? Would you be happy to see Granit Xhaka go, or should we try and keep him at all counts? Because to be honest, looking to see how the season's gone so far, our best pairing in the midfield has been Granit Xhaka and Lucas Torreira. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What you guys think of the Granit Xhaka situation out there. So apart from ISP Productions, he says, "Hi, my friend. How's it going? I've got Rising 101," and he says, or they say, or she says, Xhaka is estimated worth at 50 million and is on a long contract. Don't mind cashing in on on him and getting a more mobile midfielder. And you're right, because he signed an extension after the World Cup, didn't he? I think it was like was it a 5 year? I can't remember. The excuse me, the length of the contract. So person, you don't mind cashing in on him. And yeah, that's been the one thing, not only about his mobility, but about his awareness of the players, because in the Premiership, the pace of the game is so fast, isn't it? So yeah, so Ryzen 101 is saying that Xhaka's main problem is his quick forward passing. Oh, you mean, yeah, the positives about him. Yeah, about his quick forward passing. Quick forward passing. I know he's a little bit slow. Yeah, I think maybe his long range passing, the shots as well that he hasn't got, even the goal he scored for Switzerland out there was, yeah, something that we need to see more often when he plays for Arsenal. But Ryzen 101, I'm going to ask you the question actually. So, if you don't mind cashing in on him, who would you like to see Arsenal buy? You said a player that has more mobility, maybe more awareness, progressive passing. Yeah, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. So yeah, whoever's watching, I see there's like 5 people, and I'm so grateful to the 5 people who's checked in and just watching this segment of fan comments. So the question to you guys, if Arsenal do end up selling Granit Xhaka, and again, can someone tell me what is the injury that he currently has? Because I'm not even sure what type of injury he has there. Could it be that Arsenal are not going to play him? Depending on what kind of state of this transfer is in. So, A, can you guys tell me what is the injury that Granit Xhaka has? And B, would you be happy to see Granit Xhaka leave the red and white of Arsenal? Right, so Elaine Sharp. Hey, Elaine, what's happening? Finally, you come on to Cannon for TV. Thank you for coming in. So you're saying it's a groin strain. Oh, yeah, right. So they do take a long time to heal. So, right, okay, okay. Actually, Elaine, tell me, would you like to see Arsenal sell Granit Xhaka? And if so, which player would you like to see Arsenal bring in? Or would you be happy to see Granit Xhaka? Me personally, I would love to see him, stay, maybe for 2 more seasons at Arsenal, But that's just me, I've just been a little bit biased. Okay, right. So let's just see if there are any other comments. Canon for TV. I've got one here from, again, the English Conversation Club, and they're saying, good show, lads. Right, so they're referring to the Easy Talk on Friday. Again, it was a good show, an interesting show. I'll leave it at that. An interesting show with Pabs. Pabs is the character. But yeah, I think we might need to get him back onto the show pretty soon. Right, so Elaine, okay, you think at least another season. Okay, any other players you think, after that additional season, which player do you think you like Arsenal to buy? Perisic, he's a lot more mobile than Granit Xhaka. And let's see any other comments here before I wrap up this segment of fan comments. Okay, and there's just this one here I've just said in response to Mube when I've just invited him onto the show. I just said to him, thanks for your positive comments always, and we must get Mube Guna back onto the show. Right. So if there are no more comments or any more, people coming in the chat, I'm going to wrap up this segment of Cannon Fodder. Let's quickly just go back a few. Right, so Elaine, in response, okay, you think, hard to say. I think if Xhaka could eliminate his mistakes, then I would stick with him. Yeah, you know what, Elaine, I just love him. I just love him because I know when he came in the first season, he kept getting yellow cards and a few red cards as well because he was just diving in. like Mustafi does currently, and he kind of gave us that grit in the midfield that we were lacking since Vieira. I don't want to compare him to Vieira because there can only be one Patrick Vieira, but yeah, I like that kind of grittiness, that he had when he came into Arsenal, but yeah, if he could eliminate his mistakes, I mean, there's 2.5 seasons he's been with us and he's still kind of making mistakes, although he's reducing those mistakes there. But yeah, I would love him. I would love him. Right, and Rising 101, you say that we need goal scoring wingers instead as soon as possible. Yeah, we do. But we've got Iwobi. We've got Iwobi. Is when you classify Iwobi as a winger, so he scored, I think, maybe 6 goals this season. I think that's probably his best return, isn't it, in an Arsenal shirt. So yeah, I think I've said maybe a few times as well that we do need, excuse me, the attackers to be supported. What do I mean by that? I mean, well, we pay, excuse me, Aubameyang and Lacazette to score goals, the strikers, but the midfielders need to come up with some more goals to support them. We can't rely on just 2 players. Yeah, Iwobi is a wide playmaker, not okay. Yeah, not a go threat. Okay. All right, and Rising 101. Just before I wrap up this segment, so which because you said that you would cash in on Xhaka. So can you give me some names of other players that you would like Arsenal to buy, and also with the match tonight, guys, quickly give me a prediction. I've gone for a 2-1 win for Arsenal, but I think we'll let in the first goal. We'll let in the first goal. Blah, blah, blah. Elaine, you have hit the nail on the head. So many times we say, in fan comments, James Rowe and all the other guests there, that Iwobi needs to be a little bit more composed. To me, he's like I don't know, he's like a bee in a box. He's just calm it down, relax yourself, and again, just keep it simple. But yeah, yeah, okay. Nicolas Pepe, yeah, is amazing. Can play centre forward and also in the right wing, left-footed. But yeah, I think the general feeling is that we definitely need the other players to cash in and score goals. Kolasinac, I know Kolasinac, when he first came in, he was like banging in the goals. But now he seems to be more thinking about getting to the bar line and cutting the ball back. I mean, just have a crack and goal, man. I mean, if it comes off the defender, there could be another chance for whoever's coming into the box, to kick the ball into the goal there. But definitely, we need more players who are going to come in and score goals there. Yeah. Hey, Elaine. Yeah, great minds think alike. I'm saying the same thing. Just take a shot. Take a shot. So many times I see him just bearing down on the opposition's goal, and I'm thinking, just have a dig, have a shot, and he cuts the ball back, or the ball runs out for a goal kick. But yeah, yeah. Right. So I think I'm going to wrap up this segment of fan comments. Any of you people, the viewers, I can see the viewer count's up to 7. We're so grateful on Canon for the TV. I always say, if you're just passing through and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe to Canon for the TV. Hit the notification button, because a lot of you say that, oh, we're not getting the new videos. It's because you need to press the notification button and hit the little bell as well, which will give you the notification that there's a new video been uploaded. So yeah, so nobody's been brave enough to give me a prediction for tonight's match. Come on, guys, quickly before I wrap up this segment. What's your prediction for tonight's match? And Elaine, we're going to get you on Easy Talk. We're going to get you on Easy Talk. Come and join the show with the guys there. All right, Asaji, excuse me for the pronunciation of your name. I'm really sorry. Osaji Osaro Dion thinks it's going to be 2-0 to Arsenal, and Rising thinks it's going to be 2-1. Okay, I've gone for a 2-1 as well. Come on, Elaine, give me your prediction for tonight's match, so we can wrap up this segment of fan comments. Come on, I'm waiting. Yeah. Okay, I think Elaine's just probably thinking about it. But yeah, listen, I'm going to say it again. A big thank you to everyone who came into the fan comments. All right, Elaine's just coming quickly. Hopefully, I'll say hopefully. Don't say hopefully. Say yes, we can do it. Yes, we can. 2-1 to the Arsenal, to us. Okay, and again, Elaine, we'll be talking on Twitter to get you on to the Easy Talk. Yeah, so like I was saying, thank you to everyone who comes into the segments, whether it's fan comments, Colin's the voice of reason on every Wednesday, or the Easy Talk on a Friday. And I have to say, my favorite segment is the fan comments, because it gives me the interaction live and direct with you guys, you wonderful guys there. Anyhow, this has been fan comments on Cannon Fodder TV. Thank you to everyone that comes in and subscribes, and those of you who religiously puts the comments each and every week on Cannon Fodder TV. But until next week, I am out.